Today's show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Get unrestricted access to worldwide content at expressvpn.com/funhaus.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey! How does this show work?
Are you going to do the woo-woo?
Welcome to Woo Woo, everybody.
Ask him to play the song.
Play the song.
It's time for Woo Woo. How ready are you? We got a lot to do. We just said do. It's time for Woo Woo. Hold the train, let's choo choo. Don't come and slap by you. Put your hands in the air, let's woo woo.
And then also you do a clap sync.
Uh-huh.
Soft claps.
Clap.
What if we made part of Woo Woo
Woo-woo?
is that people can submit their Woo Woo theme?
Oh.
If you submit a Woo Woo theme, we will play it on the show.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. It has to be something that, like, it's yours. But even if it's something
Send
that's terrible,
us copywritten music.
we'll just bleep it to the point that we can actually put it in the Woo Woo show.
And that's James saying that.
Or just
not
me.
a Patrick or Charlotte
No.
or Armando
Yeah.
or Ryan.
yeah,
talking about
someone with
Jacob.
legacy,
Someone
no
with
real
authority.
power.
That's what really matters. Our first comment from Mario Golf Super Rush Force Player Speedrun is,
was there.
James is definitely the Silverback of the office. I can see the resemblance. That's from what you see.
So,
Question mark.
And running on the conservative platform is Donkey Kong.
I want to bring New Donk City back to the way it was when we founded it all those decades ago.
Make New Donk ape again.
Let me know if you want me to rig it for you.
Oh, absolutely. So, a little bit of transparency here, guys. I saw this comment, I screen grabbed this comment, I sent it to Don, and I said, Don, put this in the doc.
Okay. And now
Not
we're
necessarily
here.
expecting I would be on the woo-woo.
Sure, yeah.
I just wanted to see what people thought about the statement that I am the Silverback of the office.
I have a question. Does that
Yes.
mean you're the
I do
gorilla
too,
of the
actually.
office? Or if everyone's a gorilla, but you happen to be the silverback? Or are we all apes?
Yeah, are we people and are you a gorilla?
It
Because
doesn't
that's very
matter.
scary.
I think
That's-
you're a bit of a lemur,
That's why this
Patrick.
comment is so powerful, because it doesn't matter. Because
Either way,
it
you're-
implies that we are all gorillas, or even of the ape family.
What are the ones that
I'm the Silverback, which is like the great white of gorillas.
I mean,
It
I feel
is?
like maybe a big
Yeah, yeah.
lion could take it
Top
out.
of the food chain.
It's high on the food chain, but
Top
we
of the
have
food chain.
guns. They don't have guns yet.
A vegetarian once posted on Facebook.
This is a good setup.
It was like the thing. It was like gorillas. Look how muscular and big gorillas are, and
is
they're
true.
and
Their diet.
gorillas don't eat meat. And I went, yeah, I know. They eat 1,000 pounds of insects
Yeah,
every single day.
Yeah. Can you run like a gorilla?
No, not like the cardio.
Really?
Have you seen the cardio runs?
Are you talking like the?
There's an actual group. I found out about this. There's an actual group inspired by the people who played gorillas in the Apes films. Just do monkey runs or something.
Monkey runs. That's when they shit all those bugs out.
It's a specific group. And they're
Yeah.
like, hey, we all go out. It's like
gosh.
Barry's boot camp, but they all have gorilla arms and they all run like gorillas.
Oh, like on all fours?
Yeah, like when
Oh.
you see like in
I
a
was
movie
talking-
in the
yes,
gorillas
yeah.
or whatever running.
He's imagining the sort of shoulders back, arms kind of.
Yeah.
You
where,
know,
where they're on
they're
their
like-
hind legs running, and it's like
Yeah.
very awkward.
Yeah, no, not that.
Because that's cool.
Bo Eckert says, watching/hearing Mondo react to Charlotte's joke gives me life.
Wario struggling in the sand. It is not looking good, folks. This is a disastrous hole, I would say.
That's what my husband said about my anus.
It's gotta be nice to have someone react to your jokes, right? That's gotta be a new thing.
It is nice when it happens
feeling.
all the time.
Well, it did feel like when we were doing that, Mondo was laughing at a lot of things that you guys were saying, but I couldn't hear shit. So like he would just
You
go,
were just.
"Ah!" and I was like, I couldn't hear anything that they're saying over there.
Carry
Is this your vaccine
I
card?
keep tearing pieces off of it to make little crutches for my joints.
I think it's because he misunderstands it and thinks that the card is the vaccine and takes a nibble every time he goes somewhere. I should have included it in here, but there's a comment that basically on Insta.
Look, if it's not in the doc, don't
It was
bring
on
it up.
YouTube. No, and it amounted to didn't think this one would come together after watching the live stream.
Oh, I saw that as well. Yeah, I
and
saw
I
that
was
as
like,
well.
me too. Justin did a great job
Yeah.
because it was not a disaster. It was just a lot.
There was a lot going on. That's the
edit
key.
was great.
You don't realize that, but sometimes you and Justin were very, very funny, but normally when we do those things, they're separate events.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
play the game, and then afterwards, based off what's necessary in the edit, we would go and then do funny commentary to
That makes a
fill
great
those
deal of
gaps.
sense.
It made sense
Perhaps
as a
should have been done.
stream that you couldn't do that, right? There's like no way with the broadcast control to be sweeping, so everything kind of just had to happen at the same time. But then when you're doing it, it feels like there's 1,000 things happening at once.
Right, and the
that's
connective
hard.
tissue was Elise as drunk Toad.
Yeah.
Running back and forth between both worlds.
All right, everybody, let's keep it cleaner here.
I want Justin and Charlotte to follow me around and comment on my life. They're so funny.
I'll do that.
Make me laugh.
May you laugh?
Yeah.
Ready for this? Patrick. You're smiling.
I'm not laughing.
Yeah, but
I'm not
you're
laughing.
That's as close as you get. Woo woo.
Woo woo!
Woo, the energy's
Patrick,
up.
I mean,
let's
I think you and I are fine, but Patrick is like,
I'll just
carry it for me.
keep scrolling. Why bother?
we have to be the pilot of the woo woo.
I'm piloting.
Woo woo is a ship. And you
trying
are
to
the
crash it
captain,
into the ground.
Okay, we're like the engineers or some bullshit. You don't see us half the time.
You know what?
So pilot this ship.
All right, we
Pilot
got
the
one
ship.
more. Now
You're
this-
driving us straight into a reef.
Shut up! I'm trying to pilot. Now this is Funhaus. Toad drinking White Claws at 10 a.m. is what I'm here for. Well, that's okay. Let's not glorify drinking.
Toad's drunk. Toad's drinking a White Claw. What? What's that?
Shout out to this person who just took a screenshot and said,
I know.
There
This
we
is
go.
fun.
Now this is Funhaus.
This is Funhaus.
And you know what every other comment under this photo was.
Agreed.
Been saying it for a while, the new crew just needs time in the office together. This video was fun as heck and I loved it.
I feel like a
Takes
lot
time.
of people forgot
takes
COVID
time.
was, for months and months, just like,
Yeah.
I feel like something's missing.
Something's missing.
Something's off.
Yeah.
And then we shoot one thing in the office and they're like, see, this is what I was looking
This
for.
isn't too bad. This
I don't
is
know
okay.
why did they spend the last year filming things from the
Why did they do
shoulders
that?
up?
I don't know why, yeah.
Anyway.
A weird choice we made.
Woo Woo is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Life is full of stressors. No matter what you've got going on, something is probably stressful. A lot of us are just trying to juggle the day-to-day and get by, or even struggling with returning to quote-unquote normal life. If you can relate, it might be time to unload those feelings. And if you feel like you can't unload to family and friends, that's where BetterHelp can, well, help. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Unload the stressors and get some unbiased feedback. You'd be pretty surprised at what you might gain from it. So see if it's for you. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/openhouse. That's BetterHelp.com/openhouse.
All right, can Dune break the sci-fi box office curse? We were in this.
It's a question, so what did you answer the question with? Since we were going to prognosticate in the title.
I think our answer was, unfortunately,
My
it's
aunt-
probably
my
not
aunt
going
had
to make a
prognosticate.
ton of money.
Oh, really?
But it
Kate,
should,
Yeah.
and it'll be great.
and-
Ravaged her
Oh.
inside and out. But
Yikes.
that's fine. She's
Sorry
the
to hear
silverback of our family, and she's a
The
matriarch.
apex predator.
Yeah. She eats so many bugs.
She eats her young.
So Jason Hunter says, it's hilarious listening to Patrick try not to show that he's a huge Dune nerd.
Oh, I'm not a nerd.
Defend
period.
yourself.
Sorry. I would say I'm not a nerd, period.
Have you read Dune?
Were you to come to my house? Yeah, I've read Dune. Of
How
course.
many
How many
times have you
times?
read Dune?
Twice?
Wow.
Nerd.
I think there's only
Alert.
2 books that I've ever read more than once.
In your life, period?
Yeah. Why would you ever? I got it. I got
So,
it.
where the red fern grows,
And the Cheesecake
No.
Factory menu.
Hardcore Gandhi says, please tell me that was Charlotte rocking the melodica again. After her sweet Star Wars lyrics, we now basically have 3 musicians in Funhaus, basically. James can be in another band.
Finally. So you guys want to make a
I
cartoon?
Yeah, sure, why not?
No one else does.
Did you play melodica in that? I don't even remember that.
I didn't in the video, but Omar gave Dan a note that he thought was just absurd. And he messaged me and he's like, listen, I got this note from Omar. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's kind of a lot, but Omar asked you to do like a janky version of the Cantina song on like a melodica or something.
Oh,
and I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Absolutely. That's the only thing I'm good for.
Yeah.
Patrick has asked me repeatedly to make melodica music for him.
It was like in Terminator 2 when Terminator gets shut down and then reroutes the power. That's what happened in your brain when you were asked to do a melodica Cantina cover.
You know what's funny is I made him to record, and one of them was really, really bad. And then while getting the files to send to him, I found a different one where I had done Luke's theme for a different video.
Perfect.
So I sent him that too.
Perfect.
So there's some classics, some deep cuts.
You also just leave every application.
We gotta remember to close the games, guys, when we're done with it.
What did I do?
I think you just downloaded viruses and then.
Oh no.
Okay, yep.
Charlotte, what's happening?
I don't know.
Glad James is giving my favorite Dr. Seuss book some love. The Butter Battle book is one of his underrated gems.
Hell yeah, it is! Butter Battle Book for life! I mention that book once a week at least, and it's always
You
to
do.
blank faces, but not you, Darth Chalupa.
I've read
you
that
and
book.
I.
Darth Chalupa.
That book is insane because one side is clearly wrong.
But they don't realize it. That's the beauty of it. One side, that's how it feels in real life when you walk outside. One side is clearly wrong. Woody Allen is wrong.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, yes. No,
But it doesn't, that's not how Woody sees it. But maybe if he read the book.
We should get his perspective on it.
How does he butter his bread?
He butters his bread by having a random
does the crust.
A-lister defend him every month that you wouldn't expect,
yes.
who has never been in one of his films or just got put in one.
And has no reason.
Why is Clive Owen here? I'm just throwing a name out.
Maybe Clive Owen's fine, maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't wait for the nostalgia-driven comments in 4 to 5 years. Like, I miss the old new Funhaus crew when they all inevitably succumb to the asbestos-related illness given to them by the Word of the Day book. Love this show.
Thanks.
Where's the book?
It's
Careful with it. We have to be genuinely careful with it.
I know,
we can't
it is
open
really
it for
falling
more
apart.
than a few seconds without it starting to leak out. Wow, look at that.
It's cool, right?
Olympic event.
Then if this falls on your head, what kind of dreams do you have?
You don't.
Yeah. Lyndon here says, James beating up the Star Wars nerds is a righteous task.
Whoa. Wait a minute. That's not a T-65 X-Wing. It's a T-47 airspeeder.
That's what I was going to say.
James, wait. No, not again.
I have to do it.
You beat the shit out of Jacob in
I
that
have
video.
to do it. You see, because the thing is, now everyone knows Star. It's a comic book. Everyone
Yeah, it's too
loves Star
popular.
Wars now. It's broad.
Yeah.
So when someone goes beyond that, like Jacob, and starts citing characters that are in the backgrounds of
Ship
scenes
models.
or whatever, that's what you gotta
Nip
knock
that
them
in the
back.
bag,
No,
yeah.
as a society, we decided that's too much.
William Busman, the Busman, says, something about Charlotte having no control over her hands while typing, but also being a bass player is super funny to me.
License to Kill.
No.
Pressure pop.
Kill, no.
What is happening
God.
to your hands? Pressure chamber scene.
There we go.
Oh, it all is gonna autocomplete.
We're so close.
Get rid of the beat.
What's the situation there?
Yo, how does
You
that
can
work?
only, if the keys were up and you plucked them, would you then be able to? Could you slap a keyboard?
I play
Yeah, you do.
a lot of key forward saxophone and clarinet. You have to know exactly. Listen,
still doesn't
I
explain
never
it.
learned how to type without looking at the keyboard.
Okay.
I never once, and I think that's because I wasn't on AIM.
Oh, I
Everyone
see,
else I
yeah.
knew in school was typing all the time.
But even that wasn't as much. ICQ is where
Yeah.
you really learn because then people can see your typos.
Oh,
This is
man
awesome.
v chair.
Man v chair. This is when I was trying to lift that chair up, defying all physics and strength, and I almost did it.
CW, baby! CW, baby!
Oh! Almost. If I had only gone Super Saiyan God.
Do you want to try again?
I don't even remember.
This is from Sam Guy. What is this, some like physics thing where if you
Yeah,
lean
I think-
over a certain way, you can't lift it?
So you have to have your back like against. Oh well, not with that.
Now it is truly impossible. So like
I
lean
tried
against
really,
the
really
wall.
hard. Wait, I did it! Well, you have to stand up with it. The idea is to stand up.
Oh, I'm stronger than you. I'm stronger than James! I am stronger than James!